It's always been very concerning to me. It's about driver's licenses and the right to drive. Under our Constitution, you have the right to free movement, free travel. You can go anywhere you want. You have the right to property value or owning a piece of property. I'm sure that when our founding fathers had a young guy go buy a horse and get on the horse and start traveling across the country, that everything he did wasn't subject to the police powers of the state decide if he could own the horse or travel freely. And that's what we have now. Think about this. You have to have a residency, quote unquote, to get a driver's license. You have the right to travel. You have the right to own property. But in each case here, I said right. How can our Constitution, how is it set up, a state give a person a privilege when it's a subset of a right? You either have a right or you don't. They can't give you privileges to police a right. If you do something wrong, you can have an adjudication standard and have a judgment made, but you can't have a right taken away and called a privilege when there's no such thing in our method of law. Privileges issued by the state under the U.S. Constitution really doesn't exist in reality. So you live one place, you work a life, you work a career, and you sell your home and you want to get an RV, you're going to travel and see the country. Or you move to a boat. I don't care what you're doing, but the moment you sell your home, you no longer have the right to drive because your driver's license is attached to your home domicile and you've just given that up. You don't have the right to own a vehicle because the registration is attached to a particular state and you have to have it insured, and the insurance companies won't write unless you have a physical address. And there's tens of millions of people in this country who have a mobile domicile, but they have to lie, perjure themselves, everything you can possibly imagine, just to be able to travel and go about their lives. And what's worse, there's so many inconceivable different ways the states have decided to take your license away for owing a bill, property, something isn't paid. How can they take your right away for a monetary attachment? You can't put a monetary attachment on a right.